Hello there, welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot. Let's go ahead and get your daily message. Today's theme is just what you are focusing most on today. So what do we need to know for the wonderful soul watching right now, what they need to focus on today? Got 2 cards there. Try to just get one from this deck. What else? Focus. Okay. So we have here effortless with waterfall and vulnerability with meadow. And know your worth with the new moon in Taurus. So you really are tuning in to your own divinity, your own sovereignty, your own soul, your own higher self, your own heart, and knowing your worth. And for many of you, it may be very difficult. Maybe you have grown up with low self-esteem or issues surrounding being worthy or deserving. You are working through this by being vulnerable. This does not mean you have to be vulnerable to everyone you come across, and I would actually advise against that. Instead, being vulnerable only to those who have earned that sacred trust to really see that more vulnerable side of you. And of course, yourself. But as you allow more of this vulnerable side to come out, you will then start to embody this vulnerability, but it won't feel like something someone can attack you for. It becomes a strength. It becomes a superpower. And really, vulnerability in and of itself is a strength and a superpower. But you guys are really finding a way to show the world the real you, little by little. I mean, it's not something a lot of us can just take off the masks that society and programming and who we thought we needed to be. Most of us just can't take those masks off overnight. It's a process. Peeling the layers back one by one by one. But you guys are working diligently today, and I'd say in the months coming up, just really tuning into your own worth and really allowing that vulnerability to take you deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you practice this, as you go about your life in this more vulnerable, tuned in to your divinity state, it's going to feel more effortless. But today, and maybe even in the past, it might have felt anything but. It might have felt like the most difficult thing to just show that vulnerability or allow others to know that you do have flaws, you do have weaknesses. But what you're going to see, one of the beautiful things about this is you're going to start to see people's true colors. Whether they are trying to allow you to see that or not, you're going to see that maybe certain friendships that you thought were deeper than they actually are, they're just really not for you anymore, or the connection you once felt is no longer as strong. It doesn't mean he's bad people or anything like that. It just means that you have evolved and grown, and you're ready for that next level type of friendship. Someone who is doing that inner work, that shadow work, that deep dive into themselves, because like attracts like. When you are in a low place, a lot of times you'll attract other friends that are in low places. And Garth Brooks' song, yes. But not just friends. This could be colleagues, family members, just people you come across. Your vibration will attract those who are on your wavelength. Okay, what else do we need to know for today? What to focus on? We have one. I want one more. Very interesting. So 2 kind of, myths, fables, stories, parables, I don't know what you want to call them. The story of Eve taking the bite of the apple is one coming here. Many stories and belief systems were formed as that, original sin of eating this apple that now all women have to suffer. And us as a collective, are overcoming these beliefs that we have to suffer because of someone else's sin or the sins of the past in our own family lineage. We are overcoming this. And with this turtle here, yes, it's in layers. It's not something that's always going to happen. I mean, there might be times where you have these huge epiphanies, huge breakthroughs, huge leaps forward. But for most of us, most of the time, it is a slow and steady progression. And then it's when we finally look back and realize, wow, look how far I've made it. So this might be a day where you are kind of looking back to see how far you've made it, and you just may be passing up that hare that's taking a nap, and you're about to cross the finish line. So that's what I see for you for the day ahead. I hope this message resonated. We will see you next time. All right, bye.